European asset owners have started turning to alternative assets for many reasons. The main one is that the assets suit the liabilities that lots of pension schemes and insurance companies have. They match those liabilities dated-wise. They tend to match those liabilities because they have an inflation link to them, and they also provide a very good rate of return. So in terms of the alternatives to those, which is either listed equity or listed fixed income, they're a great asset to have both on liability matching basis and also as a non-correlated asset with the rest of the investments. They are, first off, by dint of their nature, illiquid. And that means that they cannot be actively traded. They're not often priced. Transparency is a thing that's quite often difficult to get to for them. So if you have a committed ESG approach with a very heavy reporting to the trustees and members as a pension scheme, getting that type of ESG reporting out of an alternative is not always quite as easy. And then there's the frequency of reporting when you're producing the statement of accounts, say for the pension scheme. You get to year end, you're going to find that the listed equities, listed fixed income, very easy to price. But when you get to the alternative assets, the prices are going to be at the behest of whoever is going to go away and make those judgment calls on what the investments are worth. And that could delay your month-end statements, your month-end accounts by weeks. So in terms of how asset owners can deal with some of those challenges, I'd say the first thing is go in with your eyes open. So don't buy the asset first and then try and work out how you're going to integrate it into your overall program and your overall reporting afterwards. Have that as a consideration as you're going in. Make sure you've chosen the right provider in terms of the asset servicer, someone who's got a track record in dealing with alternative assets, be they hedge funds, be they property, be they PE, infrastructure, etc. Make sure they've got that track record and they've got the systems and the operational ability to support and report. Service providers can help you solve certain issues such as transparency into those assets. They can also provide you some very important information around actually managing the assets. So you will find a lot of service providers have capabilities around look through into the underlying investments, forecasting future calls, enabling you to have a better handle on the liquidity you're going to need to have in place in order to meet future calls. I don't want to make it seem that it is a puzzle that's not solvable, but it does require some thought and it does require some time. And having the right asset servicer on board and having the right thought process beforehand can ensure that this puzzle becomes easily navigable.